Hi, welcome to RVing for Good. This is the first episode of this new show. I'm Dave Dufour, and with us here in their fifth wheel are Delbert and Linda Schrock. And the show that we're going to be doing here is going to be following Delbert and Linda as they use their love of RVing and combine that with volunteerism, basically, and doing good on the road and doing good for others at various places around the country. So welcome to the show. This is really your show, and so we're really pleased to have you with us. What I wanted to start off with is just ask you a little bit about, you're involved with an organization, first of all, called SOOP, S-O-O-P, correct?
That's correct.
All right, and that stands for?
That stands for Service Opportunities for Older People.
Okay, so tell us what that organization does for you, basically.
That organization helped us find locations around the country where we might do some volunteer work.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to go south for the winter, so
Right.
of course we looked at southern
Everybody
places.
wants to go south for the winter, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And SOOP is part of an organization through the Mennonite Missions Network, and we
Mm-hmm.
were well acquainted with that. And I had a friend who had worked in SOOP at various places, and so we started looking there, and we found a couple places that were south and that we thought looked interesting.
Okay, so they basically connect folks with they have like 60 or so locations around the country that they can essentially match up folks like you who want to do some service work or provide service to others, and yet also sort of combining a vacation as well as well, maybe I shouldn't say that. There's real work involved, isn't there?
There is. And some of it's harder work and some of it isn't.
Okay.
Everything from baking bread and cleaning
Mm-hmm.
and mechanical work, farm work, garden work, painting, carpentry, those kinds of things.
So you're able to basically take your life experiences, whether they're professional or personal or whatever, and put them to good use. Is that?
That's correct.
So why not just go south for the winter?
We wanted a reason to get up in the morning.
There you go. Okay, so
We didn't really see ourselves sitting in the trailer or doing touristy stuff or sitting outside the trailer all day, every day.
Okay.
We wanted a reason to get up and to do something.
now
and be
you
active.
worked in healthcare for many
I did.
years, right? And so you obviously have some background in that, and that's one of the things that you bring to it. And Delbert, you have been
Mechanic.
jack of all trades, mechanic.
Yes.
You bring those capabilities into the mix of things. And now we're going to talk a little bit about the trip that the folks took to Waco, Texas, and that was your first trip, right? So we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But that's where you were pretty much a jack of all trades,
Right.
In that situation there. So what kind of things did you do down there?
A lot of mechanical things. They had a tractor that wouldn't run. I got that running. They had
Mhm.
a school bus that didn't run. They needed to know whether it was worth fixing or whether it would just needed to be scrapped and start over. That kind of thing.
So basically, what I'm hearing is that not only a reason to get up in the morning, but it's a way to continue sharing in a lot of different ways with people. It must be a very satisfying kind of experience from that standpoint, then.
It is, and the application process asks for your life experiences and what you're
Mhm.
skilled with, and so that helps match individuals up with good working sites.
Right. So, and we're going to provide a little bit of information on screen about SOOP and the organization and how you can get in touch with them if you happen to be interested in going through the process and actually becoming I don't know, do they call you SOOP volunteers?
I think so.
So do they really? Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, or soup kitchen? No,
No.
no
No.
soup kitchen. Okay.
Although I did work in the kitchen
All right.
a lot.
We're going to be having information on the screen and that can tell you a little bit more about how to get in touch with SOOP. That's Service Opportunities for Older People. And then perhaps you would like to go through the process and become a soup volunteer like Delbert and Linda are, you'll also have an opportunity to communicate and interact with our folks on the road, because Delbert and Linda are going to be going on a new trip to Florida after the first of the year. It's another volunteer opportunity, and they'll be reporting back to us on that opportunity as that adventure progresses. So you'll be able to communicate with Delbert and Linda, first of all, using the voicemail system that we have. Call area code 877-578-RVNN, and you can use extension 706, and that'll put you right into Delbert and Linda's voicemail, where you can ask a question or make a comment about the show. You can also email them at forgood@rvnn.tv. Also, just kind of keep up with them at the rvnewsnet.com website, and also follow us on Twitter as well as Facebook. So there's a lot of different ways that you can interact with the show, and this should be a lot of fun, because you folks are going to be on the road and reporting back, and it's going to be like documentary time from your next service opportunity. So we're going to talk a little bit more about your last trip when we come right back, so stay with us.